Alright, kids, TV Mike here. Got another match coming up from the Derby City Classic via the couch. Thanks to Digital Pool. My laptop is available, so I'm going to look for something else. Oh, 10 a.m. matches are coming up. They're cutting it off tonight. Robert Frost and Ashley Benoit. That'll probably be the last game we do. I'll put that on my other laptop, I suppose. On my laptop. This game was called a little bit early, so we might be sitting here for a spell before they play.
Hey Mike, I thought I'd check my levels, see if I'm coming through okay. Round 2 of the Derby City Classic. Got Jacob Melton and Nathan Wallace. Looks like they're just hitting a few balls before they get started.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up, bud? I think we're waiting for a minute because they called this game early.
Yeah, they must have. I think it was a either 10:15 or 10:30 start, and if you're up there a little bit early, you're gonna take advantage of it as much as you can and get some table time in, hit some balls, get ready, that type of thing. So is that last name is it Melton? Is that right?
Yeah, you got reverb on you, and I don't know what to do about that. All I can do is unplug my other headset and jump on USB to get rid of the reverb because it's not on your end.
Okay.
I think it's because this mixing board has reverb. Yeah, I mean it's not horrible, but it's pronounced.
Yeah, and it comes. I mean, especially if you're really either, but especially you watch it on TV, it's a little better sound, and it really picks it up that through that a lot. I was listening to Troy earlier, and I mean, it wasn't awful, but it was
I,
definitely there. It was pronounced.
I might have solved it.
That's good. Is it simply just you going to USB on your other headset too, and then you're all set?
Well, it's a setting on the mixing board, but
Okay.
I just changed it, so I gotta see if it updates. I guess not.
Yeah. So I saw that you posted that Adam and Kenny aren't going to play Sunday, which is a good call.
Yeah, I had to talk to them about it.
I mean, I was kind of hoping that you know that they didn't. I mean, honestly, and if the weatherman's wrong, it's gonna suck. But especially you get over there in the Northeast a little bit more, it's gonna be awful.
Kitty said, "Well, I don't really want to go drive to Ohio, play a $2,000 set, and get stuck in Ohio for a week."
Yeah. Have we seen Nathan hit balls on this table yet? Is
I
that
have
just
not
Jacob?
seen him yet.
Oh man.
I mean, maybe he's like, I don't know. Maybe he's not around. I thought that was
Well,
Nathan, but it's not.
okay. Hold on.
I mean, yeah,
Hold
you
on
can,
one second.
yeah, just message him or text him. Be like, hey, you're up. We're streaming you. It's table 33.
I'm gonna say that he will be there momentarily. I don't know. I talked to him a little bit ago, and he had that big grind with Christina
I
Tkach,
don't think it was
and
that tough of a game, really.
well, I mean, she's one hell of a
I think it
player,
was
and
3-1.
I think it was 3-0.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, it took 2.5 hours. So I mean, if she's going through and she's battling like that and just doing everything she can to fend off, I mean, he put a post up about it and just talked about, just how good her cue ball is and how intelligent of a game she played, and um, I mean, Nathan is a fine bank pool player.
All right, let's see if
So
I fixed it.
for her to go that long, but basically he said he was going to go lay down for a minute. That
Oh,
was a little while
jeez.
ago. So I'm hoping we see him. And then I tried to call him, and went straight to voicemail. So I'm hoping we see him walk up to the table anytime now.
Dude, I got everything muted.
Is it still coming through?
Yeah.
And like on my side, um, I'm sitting with my laptop. My TV is on,
Okay, wait.
but
One
both
one
are
more
muted.
idea. One more idea. I got to be able to still hear you. I can't mute everything.
Right.
I sound great, but
Oh, that's the way it's been every time. Yeah, your audio's crisp and clear.
yeah, I don't get it. I really don't. Unless I'm missing like a Zoom setting, but
No, the only thing, I mean, like I said, I looked into it a little bit, and I mean, they talked about just having multiple microphone sources open. Um, sometimes if your mic is picking up your speakers, just, I mean, all the stuff that and then sometimes you're just in a room that carries sound poorly, and I mean, that's not the case,
I
but
mean, all I got to do is swap the headset. It'll be straight USB to my headset. This is mixing board. I'm using the other headset on the laptop. Is he there?
mm,
I mean, if you call him and his phone don't answer, it don't matter if I were to text him or
I
message
think
him
that's
or
him.
whatever.
I think that was him that just walked up.
Yeah, I mean, I can just unplug this. I like using this mixing board though.
Well, I'm still not sure we have Nathan. We have Nathan yet. I thought I saw him.
Yeah, you sound good. See?
That's better. Good.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, how many mixing boards and things I gotta buy to figure out what works? I mean, it really is crazy. Like, this was not cheap either.
Oh no, that stuff never is.
As a Behringer. I mean, it'll be great to have like 3 people inside icebreakers or something that's sitting at the desk commentating, but
Right.
with Zoom, it's just gonna add that reverb apparently.
Oh, is that?
That's Nathan. That is
There we
Nathan. So he's
go.
awake. All right, Ohio. This is probably the last match of the evening. Or wherever you're watching from, obviously. I'm going to do a couple more post promotion.
Find a Planet Fitness near you for $1 down, $15 a month.
Yeah. It's short rack banks. I don't think I know like anything about his opponent.
No, it's not a name I recognize.
Tennessee,
Okay.
670.
I mean, he's definitely not helpless.
That's not bad.
It's what I want to be when I grow up.
Yeah. Yeah, they got matches scheduled for 10 a.m. so I can actually see who we're going to work on in the morning.
Yeah, I'm going to go over and get a couple straight pull matches in tomorrow, and then I think I'm going to bunker down for the weekend.
Yeah, I need to go out to the dollar store and buy some more chicken soup. I want to make some chicken soup to eat the whole time.
Pretty ridiculous today. I was sitting there and I was, I'd be watching a match on my phone. I'd watching a match on my laptop. I'm watching a match on my TV.
Like 3 different matches at once?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Be careful you don't get served divorce papers.
I gotta tell you, she's pretty fantastic with that stuff. I mean, I'll take a break from it and we'll watch something or, but she sits there and watches these shows on her tablet. And plus, I was supposed to be down there, so.
I mean, there was a lot of people. Oh, here we go. There was a lot of people that just said, screw it, I'm not going to go because the weather's going to get so bad.
Well, I would have. I mean, because my plan was to be down there the whole 9 days. So if you're still snowed in after 10 days, you're meant to be there. But all right, guys, looks like we're gonna get started. You got race to 3. They're playing 9-ball banks, so 5 points wins. If anyone out there watching, I'm just gonna apologize now because this is the game that I have the least knowledge over, but Nathan's a good friend of mine, so I wanted to watch and lend my voice to it a little bit here and there, but mostly I'm just going to provide sarcasm.
Yeah, I think I do enough of that.
But Nathan sits around a 730 Fargo. He's really just an outstanding all-round player. And then he's from southeastern Ohio. And then Jacob Melton, Mike said that he's from Tennessee area.
Yep.
Sits around 670. He's got to be a fine player himself. So with Banks, this is the one thing that Fargo lies about the most. I mean, you got some guys here that are 550, 600 players that bank at a 650 level. And you've got 650, 700, 650 players that probably play the game at a 600 level. It's like any other game. There's a incredible amount of strategy to it, shot recognition, and
Nathan's the closest room to Nathan to play pool is the river. Riverbank.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's an hour and a half from him, if I remember right.
Yeah, he's in a remote area.
So here, looking to just cross the one into the side pocket. And I think he's going to be able to play the 9 in the bottom left. But it's pretty short, so I don't, he might be looking to play safe from here. I'm not sure that 9's playable. No, he's down on it like it is. I know he can't cross it, so he's going to have to be bringing it back. Gins it.
Not bad.
No, nice little cross bank there. Nathan with a quick 3-ball run. And
I don't think of him as being like in the family of like the great Southern Ohio / North Kentucky bank players, but I guess he's close enough and he's been to enough events, and obviously he's been around playing at a high level for a long time. So he plays.
really is.
He's playing it. I mean,
he's done exactly that too. Just for some reason, and not through any intention whatsoever. Nathan, for a little bit, wasn't as well known as he should have been. And I mean, he's been playing forever. He's a junior player, grew up with all those guys. I mean, like you mentioned, Southern Ohio, played in Bank Pool. He's a big table player through and through. But just that geography got him. Boy,
I don't think I've ever seen him play one pocket.
I have not either. Yeah, I've never played it with him. But he'll play some banks in rotation.
I don't know if you've ever heard my original Nathan Wallace story, but I would say the Great Southern Billiard Tour, when Shannon Dalton was doing that,
Mm-hmm.
I ended up going to Michael's.
A nice 2-rail effort there.
I did the show there, and that was all handicapped, if you remember.
Okay.
So everyone had like a rating. I think Nathan was a 6, which even for him at that time was pretty low. And he was like, "Oh, I see. There's a 6 with a $700 Volturi case or something." He's like, "This guy." But like, Shannon Murphy was like a 10, something like that. Nathan ended up winning the tournament. That's the first time I believe I met him. And I want to say that's probably at least 10, 11, 12 years ago.
See, you've known him a lot longer than I have. I mean, you know, him and, oh, he's going to go in that. No. Pocket speed there. You know, him and Cody Myers are such good friends. And then they've spent a lot of time on the road together. And then has Cody and I got to be as good of friends as we are. You know, he introduced me to Nathan and we hit it off real well. But I've only known him for probably 5-6 years at this point.
Yeah, I'm going to say that was That was probably I'm going to say that was my first time at Michael's, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, that was quite a while ago. Like, what's his name? Shannon Dalton used to do his own stream. It was on Ustream. I mean, it was horrendous. So I was like, "Hey, bro, let me come down there and do that." Like, I mean, he ran the tournament and just streamed it. Like,
Right.
it just ran. I mean, there was no names. I don't even think there was.
Right. Just hey, take a
And it
look
was
here
on.
to.
Yeah, it was on Ustream. I mean, it was quite a long time ago when he was doing it. So I mean, it was a draw, and he was doing a lot of those type of events, but they were all handicapped, and you had to get a rating. That was probably one of the first type of handicap type tours in that area. I mean, he was mostly further south. It was called the Great
Okay.
Southern Billiard Tour.
Sure. So you come up there, it was north for him, right?
That's probably the farthest north he's ever gone.
Mm-hmm. Well, Jacob's going to try to bank this and just move the cue ball out of the way in a hurry. Missed to a little bit of a sellout there. I mean, Nathan can cross the 5.
I mean,
I think that's
that's
what I'm
before
looking at.
Fargo even existed.
Oh, sure.
That tournament. He's really trying to open that up.
Full go on
those
that one,
balls
yeah.
up
I mean,
a little bit more.
because you're, I mean, either end of the table you play at, you're gonna, you're leaving up, you're leaving the offense for the other player. So you're just full go on the make, and which you did. I believe that gives Nathan 4. He's on the hill for the game.
He's not. They're not even keeping track of ball count.
Yeah.
I like that added feature though. That's new.
It is. It's great if they use it.
And if they use it in one pocket, it's even going to be better.
Yeah, I know. When I call one pocket, I usually sit there with
And count balls on the table. Or,
I've got a piece of paper where I'll sit there and
Yeah.
count them.
Yeah.
Game 1 to Nathan Wallace. Oh, no, he just, never mind. My fault there. He just shot it in and played safe.
Oh, they are using a ball count. He just put 4 up right now.
No rush. And Jacob just trying to move to the other end of the table. Let the cue ball get away from him a little more than he would have wanted to. Now, here's where, like I kind of mentioned, my inexperience, I look at this and I see shooting the 3, but you've got the 4-0 lead. So, does he thin the side of the 3
He's
ball
probably
and come up
supposed
to
to
the
just
end
take
rail?
it 2 rails up the corner on the left side.
Right.
And push the 3 over to the pocket.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the lead. There's no point in selling the game out. I mean, that's how I see it. But
And Julie's second match where she played the kid, she was in a position where she could have just tapped the ball and played safe. Instead, she just brought the ball out.
Well, great shot from Nathan there.
And then dude
Great cue
just
ball.
fired across corner. And I was like, well, that's where you give up your value if you're not protecting your lead. Because she was up like 4-3 or 3-2 or even a one-ball lead in Banks is huge.
Oh, sure. So how did she do her second match then? Did she get there or the kid beat her?
No, the kid beat her.
Okay. I watched her first one. She played well.
Yeah, she played that Hayden Ernst the All-Star Junior from Rail Yards.
Okay.
He's like 14 or 15. He's a 670.
Yeah, but he was born playing bank pool. I mean, they had the toys in his crib, and all they did was bounce him off the rails until he was old enough to play on a table.
I mean, he plays with Federer and Louis DeMarco.
Sure. Good for him.
Yeah, I'm not sure. She didn't let me know if she's buying back in or what have you, but she can buy back in to round 3. This is like a floater. Oh no, he's going all the way down there. I thought he was going to float it
And
cross side.
yeah, just holding his cue ball.
There's not really all that much here.
I do. So the cameras, I mean, for what they're doing and how they set it up and everything, I think it's been a good job. The exposure on the camera's pretty solid. It's just the lack of ambient light in the room, and everything is so dark besides it.
Oh, I mean,
Besides
I
the
can't even
table.
tell who's who, really. I mean, they
Yeah,
look
it's
kind
really
of similar,
hard.
really, in the shadows.
You start looking at body types and everything, and these are both fairly, tall, skinny guys, and
I mean, basically, they're gonna have to spend more money on better cameras if that's what they. Like find another base level camera that's slightly higher quality. But I mean, technology is advancing. I mean, the cameras that Zach was first messing with, they're up at icebreakers now, and they're just very pixelated, and I mean, they don't even work anymore, obviously, but like they've gotten better,
right.
and
Well, Nathan goes cross-eyed for game 1.
the value is pretty
Oh, I
decent for
tell
the
people all the
money. I mean,
time as far as
it's
I
passable.
start talking about photography, and the very
Oh,
first
sure.
digital camera I bought was in 2005. No, '05, and I paid like $150 for a 512 megabyte memory card, and that was with a $50 rebate, and I bought 2 of them, and it was the most painful experience in my entire life.
Like transferring images and
Oh, well, the whole time I'm sitting there thinking, okay, it was about a 6 megapixel camera, and I'm trying to think of in terms of a wedding and the way you used to photograph a wedding. You'd go through about 10 rolls of film.
you take a ton of pictures.
Well, and this, this is a while ago, so it was still film based. So, 10 rolls of film was going to get you about you'd photograph around 300 images. So not anywhere near like what people do now. But um those 2 media cards would get me to about that many images. And it's just I bought a new camera last month, and I don't have the media card in front of me. I don't remember how many gigabytes it's a lot. And it was $50. Memory is just so much cheaper, but so some things the cost went down and the quality went up. Like TVs. You buy a TV Buy a 70-inch TV for $500. You go back 15 years ago, you buy a 55-inch TV for
Oh
2000.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, actually, you're in a like a very disruptible business model. I mean,
Oh, absolutely.
because everything, oh, I can take pictures on my phone. What do I need a photographer for?
100%.
Yeah,
It, and I've seen it go back and forth. Obviously, I mean, it's been my entire career. So, I photograph with film. I'm old as shit. Um, so the industry was very respected then. It was looked at as a true art form. Not everybody could do it. That type of thing. Um,
yeah. I mean, you had to go to school for it, really.
and then you'd hit the first year a cell phone came out with a camera on it was 2000 and whatever. There were more pictures taken that year than in the entire history of photography before that. And then the next year, the same stat occurred. It was just, it's astronomical. So then it became a flooded market right away, right? Everybody's a photographer. It got a little bit better for a while. But now when you look at Instagram and just all the filters and all the things that you can do on your phone and how quick you can do it on your phone, there's the perception that it's the same for photography, and I it's hard to argue. The digital image quality from a phone, it's ridiculously good.
Yeah.
Just like video. Who would have thought that you could plant a little mobile video camera on top of this pool table and get a picture anywhere in the world for practically nothing? If you just stripped it down to just this one table, and I wanted to have this one table and I wanted to put it on YouTube, and you're not in that for much money at all. Now, if you want to do it at a high level, that's where your money comes in. Well, it looks like this game's a little slower, just a little more back and forth, trying to get the right opportunity to get a shot.
So did you do all the old school developing in the dark room and stuff?
I never the studio I worked at, the first place I did, they did have a dark room, but they had stopped using it about 5 years before I started there, and we were just sending everything to a local processor. So I've not done much with it at all. Wow.
Yeah, he's corner hooked.
You go from not sure that it's gonna go in the drink to dead nut perfect. He might even be hooked well enough that he can't get to the four ball. I don't think he can. He's pretty deep in that shelf.
Mm.
That was just a ridiculous leave.
-1 for Nathan Wallace.
Nice cross bank on the 2 ball.
That opens up to 6 if he wants to play it. Yep.
There's a guy in the chat that wants to know how far Richard Harris in Winchester, Ohio is from you. Nice cross side. Not going to get any love on the kiss, though.
Big Rich. He's done by Gallipolis. Unless you're talking about the cue maker. I mean, you're probably talking about Richard Harris, the cue maker. But I know a guy named Richard Harris, the stake horse. You call him Big Rich. I think that's down by Huntington or something, right?
I think so.
I mean, you're talking the south. That's all the way down by Gallipolis, so probably 3 hours. I'm in Akron. I'm in South Akron.
And you flip the format on these cameras until it's a certain way, right? Or at least some of them maybe you can.
Some of them I had to because one of them was like literally upside down. I was like, okay, like they just didn't do something right or something. Like I don't know if it was fixed.
Well, I need to find out for sure. That's Nathan shooting right now, right? Yes, it is. So Nathan's left-handed.
Well, then I need to flip it.
Yeah.
You can't read nothing. Like, if I could read diamond underneath the rail.
Sure, sure. Oh, there's nothing in the room that gives it away.
This happened before. All right, so yeah, you can't even read the logo or nothing.
That's better. But yeah, I mean, there's the reflection catches the blue label part of it, so you're never going to see that.
Yeah, you can't read
There's
the D
nothing
or
else
nothing.
in the room with any text on it.
No, Troy caught that in another match. He's like, this dude's left-handed.
Yeah, that's definitely Nathan shooting. 2 rails there, I think, is the way you play that. Or 3, yeah. Couldn't remember if it was 2 or 3. Great shot.
Yeah, you don't see that very often in competitive banking. You see that in multi-rail banks.
The 7's pretty straight, but it's not without selling out. You can't come off the edge of the 2 with any type of offense and protect the cue ball.
You can probably cross the 2.
I think the 5's in the way to cross it, but even if you do, you just can't hit it hard enough to leave the cue ball on the end rail. Plus, I'm not positive, but I think the path of it might take you into the 9 if you were playing it for offense. Send the 2 into the 5 maybe, and he just tried to cross the 2. Okay.
That's kind of the shot I was talking about, but
Okay,
obviously
up
he
this in this
scratched.
corner, I see.
I think all the viewers are watching that fucking $200,000 set or something silly. If it's still going on, I don't know. I mean,
I was watching it earlier, and if it's going on, like they were only going to 25 or 30 tonight, and I know it was 22-20. And I gotta tell you what, the heart that both those guys have to be playing, one, I mean they're betting 108,000. There's 216,000 in the middle, right? So first they're playing for a small house. Second, they're doing a race to 30, best 2 out of 3 over 3 days. That's challenging in itself. The biggest thing that they're doing that I think is just crazy is, I mean, they're doing it around the tournament, obviously. So when one of them has a match, they
right.
just stop.
They're going to
They
text each
go
other
out.
and be like, hey, are you done yet?
Yeah. I mean, I saw a comment earlier. Pancake put up something. Yeah, they had to get out of their $216,000 set to go play in the $160 entry tournament. But it's true. My butt puckered playing for 5,000. I can't imagine what it would do playing for a house.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, what is it, 100 and something? What is it,
108
230?
apiece?
108,000 a piece per side.
Yeah.
I mean, there's got to be like 10 stake horses in that, probably.
Well, the thing is, um, I don't know Anthony at all, but Shane bets a lot of his own. I mean, I heard a number that supposedly he's betting, and I wasn't from anyone that I know or anything, but a lot of that money in
I
from
mean,
Shane's side is Shane's.
wow. I mean, it's him and his dad, really.
Well, how it was explained earlier, anyway, it was Shane's got his end in, his dad bet some, and then there are one or two other people that that they run with all the time, and so you've got that much money coming in from 3 or 4 people.
I never seen Anthony gamble for like that much, but that dude he's a stone cold, man. Like, people don't even know who he is. He's like a
And
790. He's the best player in Florida.
yeah, what was that tournament that he ran through or had a deep run in not too long ago? Oh, was it the International? Yeah, there in Florida. He had a deep run in that against all the players that were there.
Yeah, I've seen him there. I've actually known him since I went down to like Alabama to do like Iron City 1 and 2 or good times events
The hell of a player.
in Huntsville. He's the highest rated player in the whole state.
Well, I mean, a 790, you're the
He's
highest
higher.
rated player in a lot of states.
He's higher than Justin Hall.
I believe he'd be the highest rated player in Ohio.
Billy's got to be close.
Yeah, but I don't
Probably
think he's
780 or
790.
something.
He is in the ballpark. I mean, you know, and he could be a couple points higher, but
Yeah.
I don't think he is. I think he's only like seven, and I say only, but I think it's like 780 something.
Yeah, Maglino's pretty high. 789
Okay.
with 12,000 robustness.
Right.
He's like
And then they were,
Fargo locked at that. I mean, how do you go up or down? It's like crazy.
Oscar had put something up last year that he was trying really hard to get to 800,
I've seen that.
and he's in that 790 range as well. But he's got like 12,000 robustness.
Like he probably needs to like beat up on like Shane Van Boning 5 events in a row to go up 2 points.
Half a point probably. Well, sorry we haven't had too much to say about this about this game so far, but they've been at this one for about 20 minutes, and it's starting to look like a one pocket wedge.
Yeah, this is all very defense.
So Nathan has one.
Yeah, there's like one ball in this game. Yep, that's it. And it was -1, so made some progress. There you go.
Come with a shot there, though. Well, the thing is from here, especially after making that ball, I mean, Nathan doesn't have to worry about any of the three in that corner pocket right now.
I think he's crossing this in the side.
Yeah, so Anthony and Shane, they had to take a break for one of them to go play at 22-20. Shane had come with a pretty big out to keep it from being 23-19. So he closed it to 22-20. Anthony came back after dinner and won 8 in a row. So they closed out day one at 30-20.
$30-20, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Who won it?
Well, Anthony won day one because they're doing.
Okay. Yeah,
they're doing.
It's 2 out of 3.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds crazy, but like if I'm betting on that, I would have bet on Anthony.
Oh, I don't think that's a bad bet.
People still don't like really even know him. It's like wild, really.
I mean, Shane's got all the gamble in the world. Shane will get up and play. There's no question about that. And he is a great player. Anthony's pretty damn good, and Shane's breaking terrible today. He's really struggled with the break. Oh, you don't want to put that back down in the corner, though.
There ain't nothing here.
Well, he had to put the pace on it to shorten it, get it to the hole, but you didn't need it to come back into the corner, though.
You might just want to hit the 3 or something.
That's a great shot there.
Yeah, we got to get Nick Varner to come on to talk to us again.
Yeah, for sure. Great separation, though, and I mean, at that point, you really don't want to make one to have Nathan have a free shot at it. Now, Nathan might make one here.
These guys are both being very patient with this style of play.
Well, I just think that was a little more unlucky than anything. I don't think Nathan would have been at all sad if he'd have made one.
Yeah, get one. That's good. That's a very good
Yeah,
shot.
and then he's just gonna lock him up right behind it. It's a real
Ball
nice
comes
shot.
into play.
You might see the same thing. Nathan might make that 3-ball and come back onto the 5.
I think he just puts him on the 8. Oh, he opened him up a little bit. That gets spotted. He leaves
Surprised he
him.
brought the cue ball back that far.
Yeah, I am too. I thought he'd bury it. Like, bury it on the 8. He actually, like, decided to break the pocket open. Not that anything's really going to go in there, but the balls are not froze to each other. Cross on the 7, maybe, or possibly
The
even
2
the
might
4.
cross.
Yeah, the 4, whatever the 2.
Or is it
I'm not
yeah,
sure.
the 2 by the 5. I know it goes above the spot to go in, so yeah, he was close.
Robert Frost and Ashley Benoit are playing on table 29 coming up. It hasn't even started yet.
Wouldn't mind going to that to see how Robert's getting around the table.
Yeah.
I haven't heard much for an update for him lately, but I'm just glad that he can even be out and be playing. That was a great 5-ball there from Jacob. Straight back in the bottom right-hand corner there. I believe the 2-ball is playable. He's got a chance to make a real run here. Oh, just short.
Man, they get all these notices on about power loss, all kinds of shit. You know what? If I was a real streamer, I'd go buy a generator right now because I'm gonna lose power in this whole house. I lose power in this whole house. I won't be able to stream. I can stream on.
Mike's not gonna have power to his heater, his refrigerator, but damn it, his
Oh
laptop's
man,
gonna be going strong.
actually, my laptop will run for a while without power, but the internet, I would have to use my phone for it because the cable would be shut off, and I couldn't use my
Right.
hotspot because there's no power. So I could stream for probably like an hour and a half before everything just goes dead. I mean,
That's funny.
that would die so fast without power, especially wireless on a phone. Although I do have my supercharger bank.
It's game 2. Nathan's got a 3-1 lead, but everything was wedged in that top right pocket, but things have been freed up, so we'll see how the next few innings play out. That's a healthy effort from there to try to play that 2-ball past that 8. I think he was probably just hoping to lag it back down there and get in a safe zone there.
There's 2 balls on that spot, so you know he ain't
Right.
banking that 3-ball. That's a good shot. If he really wants to
Let the cue ball
cross
leak
the
off the
8.
end rail a little bit, but yeah, the line's good. You can't be unhappy about that. He might be able to cross this 8.
He's not even trying.
Yeah,
He's
just
gonna
gonna
get it
make it and
spotted
play
up.
safe, sure. Solid cue ball. And just get the string of pearls moving up by the spot.
If you play this game like very aggressive and the balls are wide open, you're probably not going to win.
Oh, absolutely.
Unless you're just a dominating shot banker. And they're all like super high percentage banks. I did see Orcolo run like, he almost ran a set out. He ran like 2 racks and then maybe 2 balls after that.
That's pretty
It was at
gross.
the
I know
Derby.
Skylar
It was
has.
at the Derby.
Yeah, Skylar has a couple videos out there where he's doing some long runs like that. And Nathan's been posting a lot of content lately.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And he's got a couple of real long runs in there. Hey, Mike, I'm going to put me on mute for just a second. Speaking of power, I do have to go plug my laptop in.
Okay. That was a grinding game there. All right, it's 2-0 Nathan Wallace. From BFE, Southern Ohio. I want to say the town is called Ray. This is definitely the last full match called for the night. The bracket does have a couple games that are about to start, but I would think they're all going to start by the time this is over. Shannon Murphy and Andrew Schultz are yet to play. That's it. Otherwise, the rest of the games are called at 10 a.m. Robert Frost and Ashley Benoit they just started. We could just jump over there afterwards. Table 14.
All right, Mike, you got me back.
Yep.
So 2-0 Nathan.
He's hitting this in the face.
Yeah, go across to the bottom right. Or top right, I should say.
Man, perfect speed.
Would have liked to have seen that fall, see if he could put together a little run from it.
That one seems like too much of a cut to me to go cross side, even if you
Yeah, you got to
hit
play
it
the
really
7.
full in the face or something. Uh-oh.
Yeah, and even working the 7 back to the side pocket, you had to float that in a little bit more. You had to just give it time for it to lengthen out. Same thing if you were to try to bank this one back to the side. You got to give that ball a lot of time to move that way. A lot easier to shoot 7.
I
Good
would be
shot there.
surprised if either one of those guys would miss that ball.
Right. Then I guess Filler just absolutely dominated his Bigfoot match. I can't even remember who he played, but he won 10-0.
Wow.
That's actually my favorite event to watch.
Federer knocked out SVB.
Did he end up beating him?
Yeah, it was like. Is it a race to 11?
It's a race to 10.
Okay, beat him 10-8.
Okay. I watched a little bit of that, and that was right around the time I had to leave.
Yeah, if you want to watch the main table, guys, you got to go to xpool.live. I haven't seen any clips or anything from it, so I don't even know who's commentating, or Lonnie might be commentating for that matter.
Who's the guy that always commentated with AccuStats? Mark.
Yeah.
He's one of them,
Oh, okay.
and I don't remember the other gentleman's name that is doing it now. It's not who's done it in the past. The
Mark
stream
Wilson.
itself. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You talking about Mark Wilson as a guy that was always
Yes.
with AccuStats?
Yes. He's commentating there. Sounds great. The other guy is doing a really nice job as well. They sound good together. The stream, like I remember vividly, the overhead stream from AccuStats last year was terrible. Like the color was just atrocious. The overhead view looks fantastic from Xpool. The stream itself, I'm struggling with it a little bit. On my TV, the hotspot from the light looks horribly pixelated because the data's not in there, and I'm just going to say that the exposure's not set right, or it's not running at a high enough rate to broadcast.
Yeah, bit rate.
The bit rate to broadcast. But on my computer, it looks fantastic. So I would like to see that set to be TV viewable a little better myself. I mean, but overall for day one for them, like a B plus.
I'm sure somebody will upload something so I can see like.
I just sent you a picture.
Oh, okay.
But you really have to zoom in, like, because it's a picture of my TV.
I got you.
But zoom in on the 2, 4, and the 10, and you'll see about a 1.5 foot area of what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there's like
It's
no
riveting
there's no
broadcasting when I'm
definition
sending the
of
guy a
river.
picture and none of
Yeah,
you guys can see it. I'm sorry.
that's all right. Yeah, there's no definition of like crisp detail.
I mean, for me, I would call it pixelation is what it looks like. But
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I know the guys that do the X-Pull stuff, and I mean, they're not fly by night trying to piece it all together. Sorry, they're not fly by night guys that are just doing a half-ass job. They're put a lot of time and effort, energy, and expense into it. Steve in the chat room just said Billy and Cardona.
Oh, really? No kidding.
That is one of them. But Steve, were you watching it? Because I honestly can't remember his name, and I know his voice, and it could have been Billy. I was surprised to hear him, and I can't remember who else was doing it. I'll watch some of it tomorrow, and I'll let you know. Just off target there a little bit to try to cross that 2-ball. That might be the 4-ball. Can I call it solid? Nice cross side there. I believe it's 2-ball because I think the 4 is behind the 8. If he wanted to separate them, he could play the 8 there. I know it carries to the bottom right, so I'm just trying to figure out if he's worried about selling out the cue ball or just letting these guys come in the room. I absolutely think they should stand there with the door open, cracked open right there by where he's shooting. No, that's a great idea.
That's upstairs. Yeah, that's upstairs. 2 rails in a corner. Close.
No, just missed. Gave it a good ride.
Where they're at, I don't think there's like seating or risers.
No, there's a couple that they're damn near private rooms.
Yeah,
Looks smaller
that's where
even than
some
what.
of the straight pool was at upstairs,
Right.
where I used to do. But this is, I think, the wide open area across from that.
Then Pool Action TV, they get that their action room, and that isn't. I mean, that's a room with, and it's in kind of a
It's by the escalator.
right, and you get people that are walking from one point to the other, and
I'm not sure why you wouldn't just leave that in the jaws. He intentionally spun it back to the first diamond. And then he leaves him this straight back shot, really. But maybe he's hoping he's going to miss it so he sells out. Because
yeah,
there's a
just
lot
play the
of
cue
balls
ball,
down here.
get him to do something along those lines. Didn't give him a freebie though. I mean, the 8 crosses to the bottom left.
He can
Got
cross
a
this
bunch
9
of
if he
balls to
wants
play, but
to.
yeah, it's whether or not you want to pull the trigger anywhere.
Yeah, this is the shot I thought he was going to take. Pretty high percentage. If he plays this 6, I think he needs to kill the cue ball.
He's got to go across it unless I'm just completely off my rocker. Yeah.
I don't think he leaves the 8, though. It's in a weird spot.
Not sure what the actual score is now. They haven't updated it.
He's got at least 2. I mean, that's...
Right. Well, there's 3 off the table.
Well, then it's 2-1. Nathan Wallace in the lead, ball count. And he's up 2-0. So it looks like eventually he'll win the set. What's going to happen here? Wow. Well,
Uh-oh, Reggie.
easy come, easy go, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Six looks like it's past the line from here anyway.
Yeah, I would say so.
Pick your spot you want to play it from and fire away.
It's probably full ball, not base of the ball. It's probably full ball.
Is he trying to come back down and play? Oop. Yeah, he bumped the one. I think that's the ball that he's trying to get to next. Again, I want to apologize to anyone listening about my lack of bank pool knowledge. I'll be a little smarter when we're talking some 9-ball in one pocket later in the week. I do stress a little. So Nathan comes a little short on that 6-ball. And
yeah, I mean, I think he was trying to get behind the one to play that cross side.
yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, but he sure let the cue ball run. Play that 2-ball, you just want to bank that short.
It's not too bad. He doesn't really. I mean, the one is.
No, but you didn't want to separate them.
Still available, but. Holy cow. Still nothing here. Maybe the 8.
Oh, the 8 plays. Maybe not. And walk the 6 in between the 2. Yeah, there you go. Good
nice
shot. Yeah, I definitely like that a lot more than the 8-ball from there. Straight back on the 5 was playable.
That's going to get spotted. He might like the 8 here.
You got to put the pizziz on this to shorten that, I think. It looks just off to me.
Looks like he's playing a 1. Oh.
You are correct.
I mean, from our perspective, it really didn't look like.
Now, first time he got down on the ball, it looked like he was looking at the 8, but I could be wrong about that. But yeah, as soon as he got back down, you're 100% right. He was 1-ball the whole time. He was probably looking at the 1 the whole time anyway. So I just did not see that 8-ball going.
This will be a nice shot. He's trying to barely avoid the pocket and come back down for the same corner. That's totally got to be straight, though.
Yeah, I got to tell you, just the accuracy you have to hit
3,
that ball to make that, and I mean,
I think it's 3-1.
the number of players that are going to attack that ball is relatively short. Nathan is one of them. Nathan must be on 4. Or Jacob's -1.
Jeremy Siemens up 2-0 on Christina to catch.
Jeremy, fresh off the injured reserve list, he just had
Oh, you know what? I seen a picture of him.
troubles with his back.
He had back surgery. That's what he had.
I just know that he was having troubles with his back.
Oh, I know he was. I know he had surgery or something. Matt locks up 2-0 on Scott Philbrook. We were trying to look at this. What was it? Robert Frost match. That might be over lickety split. I don't even see it in the roster now. Oh, there it is. I did do a search.
Okay, yes,
He's
Jeremy had back
1-0.
surgery.
Oh, interesting. That's pretty quick to recover to go play.
Yeah, so I mean, I didn't want to put too much business out there,
Sure.
but it's on Facebook, so yeah, I mean, he's like right on the front of coming down here and playing. I mean, you know, last I heard, doctor said timeline for this would be okay, but man, if he runs deep at all, I can't imagine.
Right.
But I tell you what, anything's got to be better, feeling better than what he was before surgery. So Steve, as far as Robert, he did have a stroke. I really don't know anything about the condition he's in now. I know that he had a long road to recovery.
He was playing a year ago.
So I was happy to see his name on the list. That's about all I got. Boy, that 3-ball just kept chasing towards that side rail.
I think it's 4-1.
Yeah, it's got to be. Now he's got a chance right here.
Yeah, I think he's a little frustrated. He just fired that shot.
Yeah, just trying to make something happen there. I mean, Nathan's done a pretty good job of not giving him a lot to shoot at. Just short. You know, even here, I mean, he misses, he missed good, and I say swinging at the 8, but I don't believe that 8-ball was playable.
I thought he was going to play safe in the corner. Just like
no, I think he's past
right
the point of playing safe.
Well, I mean,
down 2-0, opponents on the hill. You gotta make some balls.
think that 5 is available. Or 3 or whatever it is. That's it. I think that's it.
Eighth and Wallace to
Yep.
close things out. On to round 3. Like I said, I mean, I just think Jacob Nathan just kept Jacob off of everything. I mean, not really a lot of chances there. So on to the next one.
All right, let's see.
You doing anything else tonight, Mike?
I mean, we can just tune in and watch Robert Frost.
Let's do that. Let's
It's
kick over there and see how he's doing.
14.
See you guys on the stream. That's what Mike's going to do. He's remote into, I think you said table 14, Robert Frost, and whoever
Ashley.
his opponent is.
Oh, boy. Yeah, they didn't do much for this camera.
Oh, Ashley Benoit. That's right. Or Benoit. Sorry. Ashley Benoit. Let's just say somebody bumped it. Let's go with that. Now, do you have the ability remotely to zoom into this or do anything like that on your end?
I can manipulate it here.
Okay.
Let me see. I mean, I have multiple situations.
Can you swing the horizon line at all?
Yeah.
I mean, if you left it tip like that, Ashley could have walked that 4-ball in. 7-ball, whatever it is.
That's pretty close.
Yeah, that's not bad. Well, there's Robert.
1-0 Robert.
Well, I mean, I got to tell you. Looks like he's got braces on both hands, probably to a little bit of stability there. Absolutely fantastic to see him out like that. It's been quite a long time since I've seen any type of update from him or anything. And I mean, I basically just know who he is. I mean, I've played against him one time, talked to him for about 2 minutes. That's about it. Pardon me?
He was a monster player.
Oh, he's fantastic.
Huge gambler. Banks, one pocket.
Plays a hell of a lot better rotation than people think too. But he's funny. I do know that. She's got a hell of a sense of humor. Ashley's been making quite a lot of noise in the pool world the last couple of years. Had a couple of strong finishes.
I think
putting
she
a lot
just
of work
got
in.
5th, 6th or something at the women's.
Mm-hmm. Nice little cross bank to the 2. I think she's left herself playable on the 7. Nope, she opted. I think she double kissed. I think she opted. Oh, she did double kiss. Okay. Yeah, Steve, I agree. Robert, just great player in every aspect of it. So, Mike, if somebody else goes and grabs this table tomorrow, are there corrections that you put on it? Well, do they hold for them, or do they
No,
have to
not at
start?
all. It's just
Yeah,
me. It's just
yeah.
me. Yeah, I mean they don't really double check or whatever. I mean, I don't remember what table it was, but I told you the camera was totally upside down.
Yep.
I was like, "What?" So, I mean, there's got to be. Normally, if I see something like that, I'm just messaging Zach and just saying, "Hey, this camera's get to it eventually," and he'll just put it on his list or whatever. I mean, he's literally got to go out there and climb up there.
Yeah, I mean, what are they, 48 or 50 tables or something along those
It's
lines? And
47 they're streaming
yeah, and then
on digital
48 with the
pool.
TV table. That's right. And so you're putting 47 tables in. I mean, I set up 32 bar boxes, and it takes an awful lot of work, right? 48 9-foot diamonds on a multiple level complex. Then we're going to add video to all of them.
Well, then we're gonna add lights, and then TVs and cameras. Yeah,
I saw something. I don't think it was there. I think it was somewhere else. They had just the regular diamond lights, right? So then they had like I'm just gonna call it like a 2x6 extended off of the light with the camera on the edge of the light or of the 2x6. Now it was extended like that so they could they could get away with it because the light height was a lot higher than usual, but it was still funny.
Renee wants to jump in here for a minute with you. I don't think she'll be awake much longer, though. She'll probably just
I
fall
don't think
asleep.
I will be either.
Yeah.
And looking at that one ball, and I just don't think that it shortens up enough, but we will find out here in just a second. I have a hard time questioning whether or not the bank went since Robert was shooting at it, so we'll just say he mishit it a little.
Yeah, he jumped sky high.
Hello, hello.
Hey, what's happening?
Oh, not too much. I'm probably just
After you
gonna
hit
mute
that
it
nice.
for the most part and just listen and take advice from Steve here.
You're watching the wrong game to get any advice from me. I know enough to know that I do not know this game. I've only played it a few times, and I've only played it on a big table exactly twice in my life, and it was a ring game both times. So I've never played it on a big table because playing a bank ring game is, well, one, you just talk shit and swing at things the whole time. So um, that doesn't count. And then playing it on a bar table is not really any different. There's just not near the defense in a um, banks on a bar table as opposed to here. And so I mean, I called Nathan's match. Just I mean, he's a friend and wanted to get to. I was gonna sit there and watch it anyway, so I'll lend a crappy voice to it. Um, there's some things that I can speak to, but to be perfectly honest, I'm not even sure that when I do, I'm calling them right. I mean, something like that. Robert's playing safe the whole way through. He's a great cue ball, comes around three rails and puts him back on the end rail, and that end rail safety in this game, even if you're leaving them straight backs, I mean, you're you tease them with it because the percentage drops so much from what it would be on a bar box. So and then he did well with the second ball and didn't really leave Ashley a lot. So I think for a second she thought about swinging at it, but she went for the much more intelligent shot and swings the seven ball to the end rail and takes the cue ball straight back. And her pace was fantastic. And honestly, she did a little better with it than Robert did.
What is the score here?
Robert's got one game and it's 3-3 in game two.
Okay. So a nice little match then, it sounds like.
Yeah, no, Robert Frost is a Stone Cold champion. I don't know if you're familiar with him or not, but I'm gonna very randomly guess when I say this, and I'm gonna say about 2 years ago, he suffered from a major stroke, and it was really, really
Debilitating.
debilitating. It got him pretty good. Um, now, I, other than knowing who he is, I'm not involved in his personal life at all. So it's been a while since I'd seen an update from him. Um, I had heard some things that, and again, just heard that it might be a low probability of seeing him doing what he's doing right now. So, I mean, I think it's fantastic and really happy for him.
Oh yeah, I
And
mean
that
he was.
shot there, I mean, he's playing the object ball a lot more than the cue ball and just kind of brings it back into a stack, not really, and just doesn't really surrender any offense from it.
He was leading the pack of that whole Ohio. I don't know if he lives in Kentucky or Cincinnati players. Uh, for sure, leading the pack. I mean, with probably Shannon Murphy. I mean,
Oh, him, Shannon, Ryan. I mean, just all three of them just play so stinking good.
but I do think he's actually from Northern Kentucky.
I think you're right as well. Here now I look at this and I mean, I go across this to bank it, but where I am from there is a little bit of a mystery. Are you going to, uh, are you trying to play for the next balls, or you trying to leave your cue ball safe from it? Now, and a lot of those answers change with the score of not only the game but the match. Well, that doesn't surprise me at all. Steve talked about how Robert got fifth at the Jobs the Jobs 9 ball tournament. He's a fantastic rotation player.
You mean just last week?
No, 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 no. About 5 years ago.
Oh yeah. I remember when I had Jill at the Derby, and Robert Foss was on the stream, and I knew Robert, but I didn't really like know him as far as like we weren't friendly. I mean, apparently people didn't like me for a certain period of time, but he ended up busting out like two, like 4 or 5 railers, and Jill was like, "Wow, that's really something." Like bank pool is something that can excite just about anyone who doesn't really even
Mm.
follow pool. Like it was 4 and 5 railers.
I mean, you get those guys that, I mean, typically if they play this game well, that they're a really good one pocket players. While they might excel in one or the other.
I think I made money bet on Frost on the side before. And,
I played him at Fiddlesticks a few years ago,
oh,
and I was just playing terrible. And I mean, it didn't matter. I could have been playing good, and the score would have been the same. But um, he's he's got a pretty good lead, and he pushed. He broke and he pushed.
was that like a tournament?
Yeah, yeah, Mike. I'm not gambling with him.
I mean, maybe then you did. I don't know.
No, no, no.
Maybe you're like, I'll try
Um,
this guy.
yeah, no. I didn't say it. I said we weren't close. I didn't say I didn't know who he was. So he pushes and basically just pushed me to a tough one. I wasn't hooked or anything like that, but I had to come with the one, and then the rest of the rack was relatively easy. And so I come with the one, and I get out, but I get so out of line, I banked out to win, and not to win the set, to win the game. And it was just that's how frustrating it was, and that's how far down I know I was. So he wins the set, and I look at him and I says, "It's pretty bad. You push." And just say basically, what you're saying is basically, I'm not getting out from there. And he's like, "Yeah, but you did." Like, "Yeah, I banked out. It was one of those things. I guess you had to be there." But
I don't remember if him. I don't remember seeing him at Fiddlesticks.
yeah, it's where it was. Trying to and I mean, well, obviously it was rotation because I just said that, but
A big open
trying to remember
tournament.
how
I mean,
long ago.
there's. I mean, they've had tournaments over the years, but it's usually not that many big ones.
No, no. And this was, I mean, it's funny. Every time I've been to Fiddle, I've got really tough draws. I mean, like I said, I was playing Robert there. The 1 8-ball tournament I went to, I drew Chris first round. Gambling there's been pretty good to me, but tournament life, no bueno.
Yeah, nobody tells Chris that you're not supposed to win tournaments in your own pool room.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to lose
Occasionally.
guys like me either.
She make. I thought she'd go cross side. She's playing a cue ball.
Yeah, I would have thought so too. But I don't think. Well, I don't think it went by the 9, so I don't think cross eye was playable. Looking at it again real quick.
What's up, Mike Gully?
Can't hear you, man. He's 50,000 times.
Like here, kind of the same thing. I mean, he's
Okay,
stuck on the
thanks.
9 now. The 3 will cross to the top right, but
I'm too low,
again,
apparently.
What's that, buddy?
My volume.
I'm probably just talking really loud.
I'm using my USB headset. All right, I'll work on it. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, I mean, it's a different configuration altogether.
Yeah, I turned mine down a little bit too. I don't know what that does coming across to you, but I do tend to be a little too loud sometimes.
I mean, the only choice you got is to hear him in an echo chamber.
Let's not do that.
All right, that might be better.
It's different.
Could be louder.
Yeah, a little louder, I think. It is on my end anyway.
Almost makes the ball, almost scratches. That's better? Okay, thank you. That's input volume. I wonder if Troy's going to get up with me tomorrow to see what's going on 10 a.m.
I am going to be on my way to playing some straight pool. Almost anyway. I'm gonna go play 2 matches tomorrow, one at 10:30 and one at noon, and then I'm gonna.
That's a straight pool league?
Yes, sir. Or no, 11:30. One at 11:30 and one at 2. And then I'm gonna quietly tuck away for the weekend. Probably not quietly, because I might be doing a little bit of this. But probably not, though, because it's all banks until Monday, isn't it? Or does one pocket start Sunday?
I mean, this is only round 3. I think they play till at least round 6 before they even start one pocket. But Saturday,
Steve,
Sunday,
I play a little straight pool at a gentleman's house. He's got a 9-foot Raston in his. It's an, I'm gonna say outbuilding, but it's a lot nicer than that. And there are 18 of us that just go and compete, and just a friendly little $10 bill each time we play. And
you might be ready for Kurt England.
I tell you, Kurt played himself a pretty solid game of straight pool. I am still surprised that they beat Russian Kenny doing it, but he did play himself a nice solid set of it. It goes to Kurt's strength, though. Just go make the ball, right? And you know, he's a creative, intelligent shot maker. So
the patterns, that was the difference, really.
Well, but you know, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's more to it than what I'm gonna say, but you really only need the last few right. You know, when you play as good as like Kenny does, I mean, you know, you can be a little bit out of line with your patterns, and I don't mean like wrong side of the ball, but I mean wrong choices, and be fine as long as you're getting there at the end. Kenny just played bad. Steve, we play over in Berlin Heights, so North Central Ohio-ish.
Kenny threw out this challenge to me. He's like, tell that Kurt England I'll play him a race to 500 for 10,000. Straight pool.
Yeah. I would take me some Kenny in that game. But no, I cannot keep up with Kurt playing straight pool.
That's a lot of racks.
Yes, it is. But I will say this, though. How long do you think it would take those guys to get to 500?
I mean, like, probably 8 to 10 hours, probably.
You're spot on. No, that's spot on. So if you think about it, I mean, you go play a race to 38 ball. And I mean that can take you 8 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, you're upwards of 8 hours when we do those sets.
And in a lot of ways I think, I mean, you can make a case for it either way, but I think 8 hours of straight pool would be less grueling than 8 hours of 8 ball, I think. I'm a little torn on it, but the reason I think is because um you're going to be at the table more. So you're going to put your runs of 20, 25, 30 together. You're going to do that a couple times. Hopefully those guys put up a little bit more, but you're going to see lots of runs of 10, 12, 15. And so you're not up, down like you would be. And you're not exuding as much mentally as you might for a game of 8 ball. So I
Yeah, I agree
think,
because you make the most balls in the shortest amount of time.
yeah. So I mean, I think it's a little less on your body, but you're walking around a big table. So that's where I'm torn.
She's a little fortunate that she slapped that 7 in because it spots and it blocks the 9 ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, saved him right there. Or saved her.
She needs 1.
So Steve in the chat room's talking about it being a good game if you're kind of stuck. And when I was first learning to play, the guy that I learned the most from, he grew up in the time where everybody played straight pool, so obviously he played that a lot, but he also loved to play one pocket. So he tried to get me to play one pocket, and I'm a 19, 20, 21-year-old kid. And, there was no internet to watch the game prior to be turned on to it. There was no Tony Chohan to watch the game to have it be a little bit exciting. And I played it more like watched it be played a couple times. I'm like, no, fuck that.
Like stop.
Yeah, it was terrible. And I was
here you go,
nowhere near
Ashley.
patient enough. Thought she got a chance here. It's out in the middle of the table like that. I mean, it's a missable bank. You've definitely you got to pace it just right.
Who is that player?
Dave Hughes. He owned Rail Billiards in Bowling Green. Yeah, good shot.
Yeah, I don't think I knew him or heard about him.
Absolutely.
I thought you were gonna say like the Cookie Monster or something.
Yeah, no, I did. I played him a couple of times, but no. So, anyways, at one point in time, just kind of to tie into what you said, Steve. Yeah, struggling a little bit, and I'm like, hey, what can I do? Because I've never been a practice player. He says, well, we need to play some straight pool, and we racked that up, and he showed me how to play. Now that I like. I always liked it. Wouldn't play it a lot. Just you getting a little bit of a funk. You want to bear down. You want to make some balls. Just kind of hear the ball hit the back of the pocket again. That's the game to do. And then I think this is my second year or second year playing with these guys, and respectfully, I will mostly say it's mostly a bunch of old guys, and I mean even older than me. So there's a couple guys that I think are a few years younger than I am, but most of them are close to retired or retired plus. Few good players too. It's a lot of fun. Just just good people. You go play a race to 100. Hour and a half, 2 hours in. Tomorrow I'm playing 2 of them. Got ourselves a little 1-1 action. Sorry, I've been mostly talking about everything but bank pool, but I've said it a few times. I don't know nothing about no bank pool. Yeah, I love watching One Pocket anymore. I mean, to be perfectly honest, um, good One Pocket, and by good One Pocket, I just simply mean played at a high level, not any particular style. I mean, I mentioned Tony, and um, he is by far my favorite One Pocket player, but um, it doesn't have to be Tony. I'll watch a nice defensive battle. I'll watch you move for hours. Um, I would rather watch One Pocket than any other any other game. I don't mind watching this, but again, I'm completely clueless on what they're going to do most of the time. And One Pocket, um, well, there's a nice shot there. There's so many options, so I mean, I have a few of the options, and then someone will play something that maybe I didn't see or would have went a different direction, but um, I just have a hell of a lot better idea of what I'm talking about with that game. So it's not 9 ball where that, okay, well, they're going to come 2 rails, come around to the left side of the 6, play the 6 in the bottom right to move back to the 7 in the side. Don't get me wrong, that's high level artwork when they do that. But if I'm going to watch it for any length of time and want to see someone gamble, I want to see it in One Pocket. And I tell you, I looked away, but if she went that route to that pocket, as a hell of a try. You know, from everything I know, Ashley's done nothing but work hard at her game the last few years, especially. Done a real nice job of improving and competing. A hell of an effort trying to slide past that 8-ball, but sends it just a little wide. A unforced error. Robert finds himself in the drink of the top left. Besides the ball penalty, which no one wants to give up, there are worse things that can happen on a scratch, though. Just putting some low right on this, I think trying to come down above the 3-8 and around 2 rails and back up to, back up table. Solid effort there. Would have liked to have turned her cue ball a little further up table, but you're going to send that 7 a little wild as well. Things wrapping down for the night. And Mike mentioned a 10 a.m. start tomorrow. I think you're going to see just a ton of content on this page for the next 10 days or so. I mean, Michael, I think he's got 3 different computers to put a stream up on. I know he had 3 running earlier today. And a few people willing to do some commentary for him. So he does a real nice job of either picking really strong, international matches with just top level players, or he's been all over the, especially the eastern part of the country, but out in the Midwest some as well, and he's got a pretty big following, but um, he'll also pick some of the local matches up to the kind of Ohio, Michigan, PA area. So stay tuned. Subscribe on Facebook. Get the notifications. And if you're looking for a little bit more, X-Pool Live is broadcasting the Bigfoot tournament, and then they've got the finals of all events. Relatively affordable rate. I think it falls just a little cheaper than what it's been in the past, but I'm not sure. But I know that's $50. And then Digital Pool is selling their stream service for the 47 tables for $25 for the weekend. Yeah, Mike will be back out here shortly. So, Ashley and Robert still kind of chasing things here. They back and forth this game, 1-1 right now. 0-0 in the ball count.
Oh, I'm here. I'm just eating popcorn. Steve's ready to go to bed. He needs a straight pool sleep.
Yeah, I am going to tap out. So, I enjoyed it, though. Like I said, I'll come back a little more once they start either using more balls or hitting them in order. They do either one of those things, I'm slightly qualified. But no, everything looks pretty good, Mike, and thanks for having me.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, have a good night.
We'll see you tomorrow sometime.
Bye.
We're winding down our bank pool for the evening. We will resume 10 a.m. Right now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 matches going. Only one match is 2-2, Hill. Actually, Zach McKee is playing. Jeremy Sly is down 2-1. This might actually, I would say this is probably the best match the most competitive match. Being it's 1-1 right now. Unicorn has went to bed. She's probably asleep, even though she got on here to watch this match, really.
I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
Still here. I'm just enjoying.
Now, there's a dude in Detroit with the same last name as Ashley. And we never pretended he was French. It was just Jeff Benoit. And he answered to Jeff Benoit, and everyone called him Jeff Benoit. And who won the tournament? Oh, Jeff Benoit. But apparently, that's not what we say with Ashley. Because I didn't know how to really pronounce it when I seen her. I was like, oh, that's kind of like the guy in Detroit, but like I never heard anyone say her last name like that. We got a full rack of balls here. He's playing safe. Yeah, this dude was a notorious, fierce gambler. Pretty much played all games well, but played, I would say, one pocket the most. And as Steve said, he had a really severe stroke about 2 years ago. They had a benefit for him, and I think I did a tournament that he was running at Michael's one time. Bank pool. He's calling the 8. Cross the 8. I don't think he's got too much rail of it, but that's what he's doing that I see. Nice shot. Well, I don't think he leaves anything for himself. He might be able to see his 2 ball, but it would be close, and I think it's too aggressive. I would think he's going to play safe somehow. Well, that is 2 times that he's made path fouls. Yep, I get it, Robert. I understand. He's like, man, I can't believe I just did that. Path foul is in where the path of the cue ball was going to scratch. Gives her ball in hand in the kitchen for easy cross side. She's like, you see what I just did? This game is actually taking a pretty good amount of time. If I look at the match boards, it tells you how long the match has been going. One hour and 24 minutes. And it's 1-1. And this game's only got 1 ball down. I mean, Robert's always been a little bit on the slower side, I guess. But, I mean, it's not exorbitantly slow. Just a lot of safety play. I don't see hardly anything here. Cross the 2 if you want. She gonna turn the 8 ball? Or 2 rails? No, she's probably turning the 8 ball. That's too far. I'm rating players for the split bracket right now as we speak. It's kind of funny. It's like, hey, I want to play. All right, let's figure this out. Ashley's in the lead, 2 balls. Robert's got this easy 3 ball, though. Supposed to be easy. I guess it's a little bit off angle, but a player such as his caliber normally, this is a hanger. Not like that, unless he's going in three rails on the side. Nope. Huh. Well, it's good to see Robert playing like Steve said, really, because I haven't seen him out too much. Maybe the 4 goes cross side if he can see enough of the face. I know he ain't playing the 1. Otherwise, I don't really see all that much to play. Yeah, this 4 ball's about it. Tic-tac safety. Did she even hit the 2? She's playing the game correctly. I mean, I would consider thinning off the edge of the 8 and bringing back right where the cue ball is, if possible. That's totally a one-pocket shot. Yeah, that's it. That's a great shot. Freeze on the ball. She'll do the same thing back. She probably plays a little one-pocket. Split bracket entry paid.
Was that you paid for my split bracket entry?
No, I got
Is that what you was saying?
I got an entry for somebody.
Oh, it wasn't my entry?
No.
Oh, dang. Okay.
You're not even coming to my tournament. I mean, you can. You're welcome to.
You really never know where I'm gonna be.
You're welcome to.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, I'm not going to bar you.
What if you could?
I would if I could.
I don't know why you try it. You wouldn't. I believe you go the fences, let me get in. Is Steve still on here?
No,
Haven't heard him.
he retired.
Huh?
No, he retired.
No.
He enjoyed doing Nathan Wallace's game, his friend. Then we just started watching this one because I was like, well, there's a little bit of stuff left over. This has been a monster game in itself, really. And we joined it. I think Robert Frost was up 1-0. Ashley is strongly in the lead in this game. All she has to do is not leave an open run here. He's hoping to get this started here. So then he can run them all out. But unfortunately for him, he didn't make it, and he's probably going to leave something. Cross the 3. I'm thinking.
I mean, my plans are to be in the area, then I just don't know which way I'm going.
That might be a winning shot. She nailed it. Great shot. Way to control that rack. 5-0. Ashley's now in the lead, 2-1. Let me run this.
Check it out, guys. For only $24.99 a month, you get all the live TV channels and networks you can handle, basic and advanced channels, premium movie channels, all the sports leagues, even wrestling, boxing, and your UFC fights, okay? You got a Fire Stick, an Android box, an Apple device, another web platform. We can help you. Let's get streaming. Send me a message and check it out today.
Bust them up.
Sorry. We wasn't even close. I didn't even touch white line, so.
Yeah, that would have been busted up in a whole different way.
Yeah.
Are you driving now? Did I hear just say you ran over the white line?
I said I wasn't even over the white line.
You're driving right now.
Yeah.
I'll be
Aren't I usually driving?
I mean, sometimes.
I'm either driving or I'm in bed.
Yeah, I thought you were already in bed.
Well, there's nothing wrong with thinking.
Man, there really is not much here. What's he calling? A 5 ball? Oh, he's going to barely miss the 8. Enough rails sticking out. All right. Set up for the 8 now. I don't know if he quite... I don't know. It's like this off angle a little bit. Robert used to get all the way down on his cue. I don't see him.
You know, I really can't. It makes me go cross-eyed.
Oh, I mean, he got so far down on his cue, he's like at the side of his eye. So he's getting close, but he's not all the way down. I can do it. The problem is I wear glasses. Way to go. Bank the one. No, he wants to bank the 7. Actually, I'm not sure what he wants to do. He's looking at everything. He's looking at crossing the 4. Bank the 1. He's even considering crossing the 6. Oh, he's going to cross it long. You got to cut it to like the first diamond. Unless he's going 3 rails out the corner. That's 3 rails out the corner. No, 7's in the way. Two to 1 is the ball count. Robert Frost trailing Ashley in games 2 to 1. She's won the last 2 games. And the last game she won, it was 5-0. A little bit of right hand on this, I think, to tighten the angle. Hit it firm. That's how I see it. Nailed it. You can play the 1, you can play the 4. You could probably even play the 9, but it's not very natural. Oh, he's playing. Three rails on the side, long. You don't see this shot very often if that's what he's doing. Oh, 3 rails. I swore he marked it inside. I was like, well, that's pretty wild. 4 rails. That's fairly obvious. Nope. You don't want to leave this 7. Although he did leave the... he's got the 2 anyway. Or the 4 on the side. This is a one pocket shot. Gotta get the cue ball out the way. He's hoping to leave himself the 4 next. To me, this is in the finesse zone. Well, a little harder than I thought, but that will get spotted. Robert is not marking his balls. I'm going to say he's going to make this 7. I believe it's 3-1 ball count, Robert. And he needs to be there because, I mean, she's on the hill. Nope. He is playing the cue ball, though. He's not going to leave hardly anything. She's coming off this 3 rails back down table. Or 2 rails at that matter, but the goal is to get back down table. If he really wants to, he could probably play the 1, but I don't think he plays it. It's too aggressive. Nope. Spot it up. Oh, she was going for that shot? I thought she was going in the corner. Man, that's wild. She played that in the side from there. 3-3 is the ball count. This would be a real pretty shot if he banks it. Oh, 3 rails. What a shot. I thought he was hitting it 1 rail in the face. But that was a pretty shot as well. All right, now he needs one. And she needs all three. He's trying to find something so he can put her away right now, but this is pretty daring. This has been a heck of a game. I mean, this is over 2 hours by now. There are 3 matches currently going. This is almost 2 hours, 1 hour, 55 minutes. He's trying 4 rails from there. I think he needs 1 still, but he didn't update the score. I mean, this is about the same shot. It's 4 rails, and he's only got half or a quarter of this pocket. This is about the easiest shot he's had for a while. 1 rail on the 1. Don't hit the 8. And then it's hill. Man, that's wild. He can't believe he missed it. I promise you that. He's going to blaze this ball. Pretty sure he's going to hit this very firm. Cross side. No, he didn't. Double kissed it though. That's why I was saying I think you're supposed to hit this firm. No. She's playing the cue ball, but she didn't play it good though. Man. This heavily favors Robert Frost. Now she needs all four, and he needs one. And he's got ball in hand in the kitchen. Nope. Got a really decent shot there. I mean, you can play this 4-ball 2 rails if you want, but what's she doing? Side pocket? 3 rails and a side. Yeah. That's not going in the pot. No, it almost did. Yeah, that ball count is not right. He's got 4, she's got 1, I'm pretty sure. At least you didn't scratch. Excuse me. None of those balls do anything. None of them 3 balls over there do anything. Man, this is a long day. These dead nuts on the rail. This is a free bank. I think he's firing at this. He's trying to hit the second diamond. He would have loved that if he, well, actually, I'm saying, no, he would not have loved it if he made that ball, because that ball would get spotted and she'd have cross side. She's going to pocket this and put him on the 9. Really good shot. This way the 1 ball will be a free shot when she gets to it. Because he ain't doing nothing but thinning off this 9 ball and going down the table. Ooh. Whew. That would be a very silly mistake, being Robert is on the hill. Well, that definitely sets her back again. I'm pretty sure she needs 5 and he needs 1. You're walking backwards, as they say. He says slow. Slow. Yeah, long day, and it was, yeah, the first day. Yeah, this is a long day. I woke up, got out of bed, went straight out here. This is super tough for her to win this game. She's going to have to outmove him at a ridiculous level. When he needs one, she needs all of them. And they did not update the score. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. He's playing safe. No, he's not. He's trying to cross this ball for the win. I thought he would just jam cue ball up in there. There's no shot. Just roll up on the 3. Or just make the 3 ball. I was right. Yeah, he needed one. She needed all of them. Or as they say, I need one, you need a doctor. Yeah, I got up at 9 today. I was like, I set all this computers and stuff up last night. But I didn't know what I'd be doing in the morning. All right, we are Hill, and we are on 2 hours and 10 minutes. The other game with Chris Nelson and Ricky White is Hill, and they're on 2 hours and 23 minutes. And I think I picked out a pretty good match for the morning. I just don't remember what it is. Oh, Johnny Moore and Sam Henderson. That's the best game I see. Although you do have BJ Ussery, but he's playing a 550, so he's probably going to beat him to death. Brumback's playing a 500, probably going to beat him to death. Say, TV Mike, why are you so violent? Why are you trying to beat everyone to death? I've been saying that a lot lately. Zero. They still haven't adjusted the ball count. It says 2 and 3. I'm ready for bed. Somebody run the flock out already. That's a heck of a shot. I think he makes a 4 ball straight back to his left. Yeah, I am not drinking an energy drink at 2 a.m. Although I need it. Did I snore yet? Wouldn't be the first time. And I am on my couch, so it's kind of appropriate. That was a nice shot. Chances are I did fall asleep. Man, this is a grind. It looks like Ashley needs one ball to close the set out. I would say this is a small upset, but if she does happen to win, it's not even that bad of a shot here. Wow. All right, guys, here's a new promo of the Let's Get Streaming TV LGS application. Here's all your sections. I'm only going to show you brief tidbits of the sections. You get local channels. You get all your basic and extended channels. You get extra networks. You get Canadian channels. You get UK networks. You get all your premium movie channels. You get kids channels. You get all your wrestling, boxing, UFC pay-per-views. You get all your football, all your baseball, NBA, NHL, ESPN, you name it, racing, all these sections. You get music. You also get a full-featured VOD, which I can't really show you in this, but why get a box when you can actually get the service that the box is run on? You can run this on a mobile, you can run this on an iPad, a tablet, a computer, your Fire Stick, an Android box, whatever you want. Hit me up. It's TV Mike. Let's get streaming. Way to go. Congratulations, Ashley. What a heck of a match. It was 2 hours and 2.5 hours for that set. All right, guys, we'll see you in the morning. 10 a.m. matches. TV Mike. I'll get up if you will. LOL. Good night. Thanks.
I'll try to get up in the morning. Good night.
Oh, Lord. You're still there?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to set my alarm for 9.
All right.
All right, good night.
Good night.
Hey, check out my new Jacoby Custom Cue store at tvmikescues.com. Here you'll find all my extensive cue inventory of one cues, pages and pages of